Here comes the pain. Greetings, my fellow foxes. This is Fox via the Foxtron presenting to you today Brock Lesnar returns. Or a bit exclamation mark after it. But Brock Lesnar has returned indeed, and it was at the end of the show. John Cena, obviously, embarrassed, looking down. He lost to The Rock. I predicted it because, I predicted that, The Rock was going to win because I feel that there's going to be a swerve that would happen, and that this could open up a new part of John Cena's career. Now, he didn't turn heel, but he's rejecting it. Like that, the fact that, fans want him to turn heel. And you think losing to The Rock will make him turn heel? Well, guess what? I think he's going to go into a little bit of a short-term rivalry with Brock Lesnar. And Brock Lesnar, he came. He only had the Titantron, not the mini Titantron and all that, because maybe they're working on it. But he just came. John Cena was waiting for The Rock to come out. He called Rock out maybe to shake hands. And Rock probably said to Brock, "Wow, I don't want to see that guy's face again." But Brock came out. He walked to the ring. My mouth. He walked around. He was giving him a dirty look. John Cena was just like, "Yeah, I remember you in 2003." Because they had matches, obviously, at the time. They had loads of matches, actually. John Cena was here. I remember No Mercy 2003, I think it was, where John Cena had a match. They were actually pushing John Cena at the time. I don't think John Cena would be where he would be at this time. I think Brock Lesnar would be the face. I mean, they did make Rock, not job. Rock helped Brock Lesnar get over at SummerSlam 2002. But anyway, I want to talk about wrestlers later. So he walked around the ring. He gave them Eye of the Tiger. And then he walked in, offered to shake hands. John Cena, put his hand forward. And next minute, he gets him in the F5. Pretty much just, John Cena's just there. He doesn't even, make an attempt to elbow him or anything. He's just pretty much there, shitless. Ooh, that's, sorry. Well, the crowd didn't really feel PG, so I didn't feel mind saying that. But, gets him in the F5. He's got his stupid cap on. Then he pretty much does the F5 when his cap flips off. Brock Lesnar kicks the cap. He's there celebrating over his bodies. To be fair, John Cena was saying all these quotes like, "Oh, Muhammad Ali said that, Muhammad Ali said that," and he admitted that he thought he was going to win, But the whole fact that, he was saying all these quotes, so everyone loses and stuff, and then you got F5 by Brock Lesnar. So pretty much Rock and Brock just kicked his ass. To be fair, he looks like a bitch right now, John Cena. And I don't want to say that I respect John Cena, actually. I wanted Rock to win, but I've always respected John Cena. But right now, he looks like a bitch. And right now, they're pushing him to a place where he's going to look so embarrassing, and that people are going to realize, even little kids, that there's other baby faces, that are other dominant baby faces, just apart from John Cena. Because John Cena beats all of them, The Miz, all of that, Randy Orton. He's beaten before. But, he's versus CM Punk and all of them. But they're trying to show, the crowd that there's The Rock, there's Brock Lesnar, and maybe this can really turn the true fans of John Cena against him, and this can accumulate to his heel turn maybe. Now I think they're really pushing John Cena to an extent, and you think he lost against The Rock, whoa, but John Cena's one that's hard to break, and I think Brock Lesnar can break him. Now I feel this match will happen at I feel a match will lead to Extreme Rules, because this reminds me of when Goldberg came. I think he had a contract for a year, and he didn't make too many appearances, I think. It's like basically Brock Lesnar. I heard he's about to make 30 to 35 appearances this upcoming year, and he's going to basically make 2 appearances a month. And, I think that's good, really. I mean, since he had an injury, he had to retire from UFC and MMA. But he had a great career there, he won a heavyweight championship there, and he proved that wrestlers are just not stuntmen, if they call it that way, but that they can whip some ass. But basically, I think this will lead to Extreme Rules. I don't know if they're going to build up to any. I mean, it should lead to Extreme Rules. I mean, you can't see John Cena after losing to The Rock versus The Miz, R-Truth, all of them, because at the end of the day, that's just going to make him look even more like a bitch. So really, he really needs to, he versus The Rock, he can't go down. He needs to verse people around The Rock. Now, these people are coming back now. All these veterans of the business are coming back. So, like I said, like The Rock and Goldberg, he came the night after Raw, Goldberg, and then he versed The Rock at Backlash. you know, John Cena and Brock. Now, I personally think Brock should beat John Cena. In fact, I think he should really whip his ass. This can make John Cena look really weak. The fact that he's also lost the last 2 WrestleManias, this can really help John Cena turn heel, because he's for the first time they're actually making John Cena look weak. Like, it's weird because against The Rock he was very offensive against him, and I saw him a couple of times walking out the ring and stuff like that. And even at the end, he wasn't want to doing that for the fans. He tried to be, you know, too cocky, and that's what happens. And you know, it's showing signs of the heel turn, and the whole embracing the hate with Kane program earlier. They really are building this up. I don't know about his t-shirt though. I mean, if he ever did turn heel, I mean, he's only had these green t-shirt for a while, so. Well, obviously Brock Lesnar finds that a piece of garbage anyway. So do I, really. But I heard he's wears it because of the Boston. Well, I don't watch baseball, but I watch cricket. But you know, because I'm Asian. But yeah. I personally feel that this can lead to a program between Brock Lesnar and then him becoming champion. Maybe him having a match against CM Punk. That would be amazing. You know, him going over, beating CM Punk, and then I think this would be a perfect scenario. Brock Lesnar versus The Rock at SummerSlam this year, because it's SummerSlam 2012. What happened 10 years ago? SummerSlam 2002, The Rock defended against Brock Lesnar. He put over Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar won his first world championship. It'll be a perfect time, a perfect switch of roles. Brock Lesnar is the champion. He defends against The Rock. SummerSlam, because they're saying Mania. At WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar should verse, next year at WrestleMania, should verse The Undertaker. That way, he can get John Cena, a match with John Cena. He can get a great match with CM Punk. He can get a great match with The Rock. He can get great match with Undertaker. Heck, maybe Triple H might come in it this year. But I definitely feel that if he's only going to be here for this year, you never know, he might extend it. But if this is going to be a year where he's going to be here to offer his services for the WWE, I mean, he could be here for many years. I mean, he's only 34. But I mean, if this is going to be like a year where Brock Lesnar says, fine, I have 1 year that I could be with, 1 year I could be with the WWE, and I'm going to make it in this year, I'm going to cash it in this year, and I'm going to make the most of this year, then I can see Brock Lesnar definitely helping the buyer rates of pay-per-views coming in. And what a perfect start would be if they did it on Extreme Rules, which is the first pay-per. You could say the WWE season starts after WrestleMania, because then they do the drafts and stuff near them. So you know, like, seasons start. I don't say the season starts from Royal Rumble, even though they don't have enough season. I'll say the season starts of wrestling of WWE from WrestleMania, the night after WrestleMania. So, you know, perfect, you know, time to make the first pay-per-view, like, not of the year, but of the kind of season thing that I seem to see it as, getting a perfect buy rate, and that would just be an amazing match. Now, you can see that I'm playing John Cena, you know, Brock Lesnar on Extreme Rules. I don't know what the match will be, but I definitely feel that they can, they don't just have to have a singles match, because they versed each other in the past. So, you know, it doesn't feel as significant, really, even though John Cena, you know, he was, he definitely he had a little bit more attitude at the time. Now he's a little bit soured down, and I feel Brock Lesnar can help him bring that, because Brock Lesnar did make him look like a bitch. And I don't really want to be saying this, John Cena, if you're watching this, just, you know, I think trying to be all this whole positive and positive is just not going to work now, and your time's come. So I'm really looking forward to it. Brock Lesnar has this year. And, you know, great things. We're going to see great things from Brock Lesnar. And it's just a great thing. So thanks for watching my video. This is Fox via the Foxtron. And I'm over and out.